Alright, let's get to this. It's Motorsport Manager, and it's been a while since episode 1. It's been about a week. And that one didn't go so hot in was it Doha? Was that where we were? Wherever the first one was. I think it was Doha. So hoping for a little bit better result this time in Portugal. Which is where MotoGP is next week. Could you reconnect to the chat? Yeah. Okay, and here we go. We're loaded in. Hopefully we're not significantly dropping frames. Another thing, I turned... Can I do this here? Can I like look at my preferences from here? Yeah, I can. So this was at 17. It's at 29. I felt it was a little bit low from the last time we streamed this. So what we're gonna do is just bump it up to 29. We'll see how that feels. So not so great. Verstappen is 6th in the standings, and Perez is 7th after the first race. We do have... Do we have parts in progress? Are we designing? We are designing... Was it a gearbox? I think it was a gearbox. I'm not totally sure. I think we're designing something right now. Is it under staff? No, it's not staff. We're improving something. I don't know what it was that we left off. Tondela is in 10 days, so it's basically Portimao, but they can't call it that for legal reasons. So it's Tondela, but basically it's Portimao. I'm not seeing anything. So how's the pit crew looking? Yeah, maybe this guy... I thought I hired this guy last time. I hired someone to our pit crew, and I don't know who it was. In recovery, 96. He's 6 on the rear jack, so we wouldn't be putting him on the rear jack. Tires, okay. No one's made any mistakes so far, but I don't like this guy, Giles, or Giles, however you say the name. He's 17 on tires, but his stamina is pretty low, and it's a little concerning to me. When we could put one of these guys who's 15 on tires. Why don't we swap this guy and this guy? There you go. Pit crew swapped, and everyone else looks pretty good. A little concerning the stamina of our pit crew, but they're just gonna have to deal with it. So these guys are mechanics, and who is on the rear jack? Okay. Well, where's this guy in the list? Oh, I see. I didn't scroll all the way up. Okay. So, 18 on the rear jack, 18 on the front. Stamina a bit low again here. What's is there anyone that's similar on the front jack? Yes. This guy. But his stamina isn't amazing either. So we'll just leave it as it is. No one's made any mistakes so far. We have a 2.58 second average? Yeah, that's the average. Is it HQ? No, we did upgrade the brakes. It was the brakes facility. How much balance do we have? 32 million. Almost 33 million. Can we, or do we want to upgrade anything else? Telemetry center for gearbox development, that's a good one. It doesn't cost too much time. It'll take 36 weeks to upgrade. We upgraded this to level 2, right? I don't know. There's just so much this game throws at you all at once. Road car facility. Okay, I don't care so much about that. What does it tell you what it does? Oh, it just generates income. That makes sense. You know. Upgrade buildings. We upgraded the brakes facility, the R&D facility for the brakes, and I don't know if that. It says weeks, and I'm assuming that's how many weeks it takes for the upgrade to take place. Can I look at parts that we're upgrading or improving? Design new parts. Ooh. Okay. That's right. We can design new components. Crucial engine, front wing, rear wing. All of these are crucial. Current part best. Current best part. Well, let's look. Where are we lacking the most? Okay. Okay. Third best at top speed. Engine. We could do engine. Let's do engine. Let's do engine. Let's build a new engine. I think. See, this is where I don't have a whole lot of knowledge. Because I know that depending on who you're depending on your team, let's just go back for just a second. Cancel. Go to team. Or maybe not team. Staff. Let's go to staff. And depending on who your lead designer is, they can give you a legendary known components. Here you go. Each lead designer knows different components. These components can be added when building new parts for your cars. If a lead designer's skills increase over the course of their career, they may learn new components. So, Adrian Newey. He's pretty legendary aerodynamicist, a pretty legendary designer who has built some really aerodynamically efficient cars, some great cars, and some great cars with great chassis and great aero. Basically Red Bull. that's his department. Risk level -1, reliability, performance, build time. Oh, I didn't check the mail either. I forgot that that was a thing. Yeah, Hamilton to pole. Not surprising. Car condition update. I think we saw all this in the last video. We did all this. We did all this already. Anyway, I guess I'll do it again. So, I guess I'm gonna do an interview with Sky. Sky News. It was a challenging first race, but the consensus among the press is you performed well. Well, this gives me a chance to write the answer that I chose, because I chose C last time. So let's no, it's not about me. The drivers did really well. A fake answer. I've written a quick report. Yeah, we had a mistake-free weekend. I remember having a mistake-free weekend. I'm looking at upgrading though. I definitely want to upgrade the car. I want to build new components. Let's put them to work building something new. I was thinking engine, but okay. So performance, reliability, reliability, chassis, and driver. So I can choose 5 slots. Okay, I see. I have to pick 5 areas that we want to use here. Maybe fuel efficiency plus 5%. Then reliability, performance, all possible slots are filled. We'll do this. 3 for reliability. Well, what if I take 2 off? Can I then? Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take some time to really digest this instead of trying to do it on the stream. But this gives us slightly better than our current best in terms of performance. Reliability is maxed out. Okay. What if I took all 3 off and went for performance? Oh, I can't go for performance. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Or actually, yeah, we'll do that. Build part. Yep. I admit I don't really truly know what I'm doing there. But we will build it. It will take 34 days to build that part. And didn't we have an upgrade coming? I thought we upgraded something. Scouting, I'm not worried about that right now because we're gonna roll with our 2 drivers. Let's get on to the next race. Unless there's a part that we want to change. Not that I know that we can. We upgraded the brakes, didn't we? Well, they're both delighted, so that's good. I'm not going to change anything. If they're happy and delighted, then I'm happy and delighted myself. We'll set budget for next year's car. Every race you'll be saving some money to put towards next season's car. The more you save, the better better part suppliers you can afford. When you hit the end of the season, better suppliers will allow you the best possible chassis stats, tire wear, fuel efficiency, improvability, and tire heating. Well, let's just go for a medium budget. Just do that. Yeah, I know. I have a part improvement, but I can't view the details. What if we just click continue? Car repair complete. Okay, well, thank you. I'm sure I got a message about that. Yep, they finished repairing the car or whatever. There we go. Now I can see it. Yeah, we have upgrade. What? Well, I guess we'll just if I click on this, this is choosing parts we want to improve, but we're currently working on the engine. So let's work on the, well, I don't remember where our, where we were struggling the most. Yeah, low speed corners, and high speed corner. Well, we'll work on the front wing. I know it won't help us for the upcoming week, but we'll work on that right now. Performance and reliability. There you go. I mean, how busy can I make them? Can I just like do this again? Oh, I see. There's different slots available. So we're working on reliability of those components. Suspension? I'll just do this. I won't make them too busy. I won't push them to be too busy. Because I don't think they're where do I fit parts? I don't think they're, yeah, they're both delighted. Man, I gotta get used to these menus, man. Headquarters, we have the 4th best headquarters. That's gotta be improved. But let's just go to the next race weekend. Continue. Reliability work is done. The engine is not got much to go. Low speed corners. Just want to say we're definitely one of the best teams on the grid when it comes to really slow corners. We're making loads of time up in those corners, and Adrian tells me it's all down to the strength of our front wing. That's great. That's great. A brief report on Tondela. It'll be 65 laps. The lap length is 3.9 miles. And the lap record is 136.7. On the weather front, things are expected to be dry. There is a 10% chance of rain. There are plenty of low-speed corners on the circuit, which will be great for cars with excellent front wings. Mercedes are the top team in that area right now, so we'll have to watch out for them. Tire compound choices are super soft, soft, and medium. It's a fairly good track for tire wear, and our car is pretty excellent at that, so we should be able to make the tires last. That's all from me. If you have any other queries, suggest consulting the calendar. Alright. Pre-race gossip. Oh, ooh, spicy. Pre-race gossip. It's time for a regular roundup of what the paddock has been saying before the race in Tondela. Lewis Hamilton is a hot favorite for the race on Sunday, according to Eddie Jordan. It's going to take something special to stop Hamilton. That's great. That's an excellent take. Great commentary there from Eddie Jordan. After winning the last time out in Dubai, Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton will be looking to add to his trophy cabinet in Portugal. On the chances of him continuing his form, the 36-year-old told the fans back home to take all their money and put it on me. I'm a shoo-in. Away from the front of the pack, struggling Manor Racing team will be hoping to see some improvements this weekend in Tondela as the circuit offers him a chance to pick up valuable points. This race is a great chance for us to improve, said Nico Hülkenberg. Nico is still in the sport. There you go. How about that? I'm very happy for Nico. He should be in the sport full time. He should in real life. In reality. So what we got coming up here? We got Tondela, then Cape Town. It's basically Monaco. Vancouver, Munich, Guildford. That's just what's ahead of us. This is Dubai. It was Dubai, not Doha. Oh, and important to look at the weather report. So it's dry pretty much the whole way through. So we shouldn't have to worry about making a dumb mistake like the one we did in Dubai. There's the standings coming in. Hamilton with a first, Ricciardo, and Sainz. So we did pick up some points, but we gotta really pick big points up in this race to get back to form. I don't think there's really much else to say or see. Now we just need to choose our sponsor. Well, Infinity, obviously. Choose Infinity. Tire selection. Alright, so... tire wear is not significant according... Oh. What? Well, that lady in the pre-race report said tire wear was not significant, but apparently it's very high here. Alright, well, I mean, it is supposed to emulate Spain, and Spain is a very high tire wear circuit. It's got a lot of high-load corners, so I guess it's kind of supposed to emulate that aspect of it. We'll go... We don't need many super softs. We can do 4. Let's do 3. 3 super softs, and we'll split it between medium and soft. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do that for both drivers. We'll give 3, so you better make your... You know, we'll do 4. We'll do 5 of each, 4, and 6 softs. There you go. So we'll do 4, 6, and what did 5? So 4, 6, 5. So 4 super soft, 6 soft, and 5 medium tires for both of our drivers. Shouldn't be an issue. Honestly, we could bring 1 less medium tire. I don't think the medium tire... I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine with that. I think I'll just stick with that. I'm gonna go with my gut. They like the cars as they are. Again, we can kind of look and see. Reliability is okay, I guess. Hope nothing breaks on the car. Improve parts. Well, we're improving some components at the moment. 1 hour after the race. Completion. Wow. They're gonna complete that an hour after the race finishes. Okay. Let's continue. Did we choose our tire selection? Yeah, we did all that. So it's all locked in. Let's just get to the race weekend. This is where the money is made. To Tondela we go. Round 2 of 16. It's like an old school calendar. It's a short calendar. When they used to have 17 races, every race counts so much more when there's less. Every result is just that much more important. That's why the bad result in the first race was not so great. But we're gonna aim to get on the podium here. Maybe get a little bit lucky with maybe Mercedes make some mistakes. So it's free practice Friday. This is a data gathering session. We're just getting information, and we're getting information about the -2. Max, what in the world, man? He's -2 expected form. Well, Perez is at 9, or not -2, around 2. What am I saying? A form of 2, and a form of 9 from Sergio. What is going on here? Okay, so we'll select our car setup. Well, I don't really know where Max wants to be for this race. So I'm gonna play with, well, there's the mechanic's recommendation could be completely off, to be honest. So let's just tweak the speed balance and the handling. Alright, we'll try that. There you go, Verstappen. If you don't like it, then complain to someone else. I'm gonna put Verstappen on a set of medium tires, just so because we have plenty of harder compound tires that we can honestly just afford to just use them for this data gathering session. Yes, we'll get data on the hard. We can send them back out on a set of softs, so we can get information on the soft tire later on. So we'll do the same thing with Sergio. We'll do the exact same thing with Sergio Perez. So let's see, he might like acceleration, handling. We'll go that way. There you go. Try to get it close. I don't really, honestly, I don't know where he's gonna want the car to be in terms of the window. And same thing, set of medium tires, and we did all this already. What am I doing? Yeah, we did this. So continue. Yes, I want to take practice. I want to get information and data. So, is he... all that's locked in, right? Stints. We'll do race trim. We'll do 4 laps in race trim with a medium tire and use the same car setup that we had before we went in. Send out. And then we'll send Perez out just behind him. Same thing. 4 laps, race trim. They're going to be doing the same program. Wait, why is it taking Max so long? I don't know. Whatever. It's taking Max a while. We'll let Perez go around and accelerate this session. See what the guys have to say about that. You know, let's do times 12. I want them to go around and get their data. Stiffen up the handling, okay. Well, I guess Max isn't quite liking the handling. Gearing's a bit dodgy. Okay. Well, setup level unlocked. Look at the knowledge we're getting. We're getting knowledge on medium tires. They like the downforce. Max doesn't. Max is just not happy. Damn it, Max. I really need you to get dialed in with the car and the setup. Max is not liking anything. Yeah, we gotta go the complete opposite direction. We'll bring them in about another lap or 2. Oh, they're coming in. They've already done their laps. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, so they're coming in. They're back in. Alright, pause. Ooh. Well, we nailed the downforce for Sergio. Max is not liking anything, especially the downforce. So let's do this. We'll send him back out on another race trim stint. But we gotta get the downforce. Okay, so I'm gonna change the downforce. So it is less. Less on the downforce. Handling was okay. So we'll go away from the previous stint. Rear wing, yeah, we'll just kind of go toward here. And then handling, well, he was okay on handling, so let's try to go toward oversteer. And then speed balance. Poor, so we'll go the opposite direction. Try that. And get back to me, race trim, and the same tires. Or you know, we'll do another set of tire. Well, yeah, we'll do that same tire. And then I'm gonna send out Sergio and try to fix the setup for Sergio as well. So Sergio liked the downforce. It's pretty much bang on. The handling, not so much. So let's go toward this direction. And then the speed balance was poor. Well, I don't know which direction to go because it's in the middle, so it's kind of a guess. Does he want acceleration or top speed? We'll try that. And stints, 4 laps, race trim, and back out on the same set of tire. Play. Or accelerate. Well, we're gonna lose some time with this setup, but whatever. Get out there, do a couple laps. We'll have to bring him back in with about 8 minutes remaining. Handling is better. Okay, well, things are going better now. We're unlocking setup level. Okay, Perez doesn't like the speed balance. Bring him in. We'll bring these guys in about another minute. Verstappen's happier. Bring them in about... now. Bring them in. Both of them in. Bring them both in. Alright. Okay, so Verstappen much better on handling, better on downforce, but speed balance not. Speed balance is not there for either of these guys, so... let's do a qualifying trim. This is pretty much going to tell me which direction we should go. in terms of the setup. The downforce could be better, I guess, for Verstappen. A little bit more in this direction. Handling is pretty much excellent, so we'll keep that on. But the speed balance is not. So basically, Verstappen wants longer, taller gears. Maybe not that tall. Probably about right here. And he'll do a qualifying trim for 2 laps, I guess. On the soft tire? Yeah, we'll put him on the soft tire. Saving those super softs for the race, or for qualifying rather, actual qualifying. So we'll send Verstappen out on that setup. Hopefully that setup works. So let's look at what Perez needs. What does Checo need? Checo loves the downforce, so that's pretty much right in the window. The handling is better, and I think we went toward this direction in handling, but speed balance is way off. So wants taller gears. Where do you want the speed balance? Oh man. Okay, handling wise, I think we'll go this way, and we'll just send him out and do a qualifying trim for 2 laps on a set of soft tires. Just give me a set of softs. Send out, and it'll take a while to add the setup changes, so we'll lose some time critically to setup changes. Yes. All right. Things are going better now, it looks like. They're happy. Level 1 qualifying trim. Alright, we nailed it. They're doing an in-lap. That's pretty much good. I don't think there's much more that can be done. Downforce is good. Speed balance is okay. Yeah, maybe we might be able to tweak a few things. Downforce is good, but this is helping us narrow the window down. So handling is great. Downforce is good, so probably could be about right here. Handling is great. Speed balance is okay. And then the handling might be able to go this way just a little bit with the handling. Let's try that and send Verstappen out for another qualifying trim. See if maybe he can get out and just at least give me some sort of feedback, if anything. Yeah, just go back out on that set of tire, I guess. I don't care. Go out on that same set of tire. So we nailed with Sergio, like I said, we nailed the downforce. The handling's great. So maybe just bring it this way just a little bit. Speed balance is better. Stints. Qualifying trim, 2 laps, same tire, go out. I don't think they're going to make the setup changes in time for them to get out, but if they can go out and give me any sort of information. I don't think they get information with it saying finished, so no. Excellent on handling. So we nailed the handling for Sergio. 6th and 9th in the practice session. Man, you have such a short window to get that set up perfect. Pretty lame pretty lame practice session for Red Bull Racing. Well, we are sandbagging, good sir. We are sandbagging. Just trying to throw them off, so when we get to qualifying Saturday, which is what it is now, we can shock the world. So we have to qualify 6th or above to meet that sponsor objective. Okay. Setup knowledge. Qualifying trim. I think that's a given. I don't care about that. And soft tires. Soft tires? We're gonna be running super softs. Oh, whatever. Qualifying trim and soft tire. And car setup. Well, these guys... Sergio's the only one that we've been able to get in the window. I mean, this is almost the perfect optimum balance. It seems he wants a little more top speed. So I'm gonna go all the way to the end of the window. Might go right here. And so we'll save. Can I save this setup from right here? Because I know I can save here, use setup and save, but is it this? Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Use in practice. Let's call it Checo, Portugal. There you go. Confirm. So Sergio is easy to work with. Super softs, obviously. Confirm, and then Verstappen has been the hardest to work with. I can't seem to get anything in the window with Max. He's just so pissy. He's just so pissy. Let's see. Let's move the handling this way. And the speed balance is not near. So I'm going to have to guess with Max. Try this. See if it's close. See if it's closer for Verstappen. And super soft. Confirmed. Continue, take qualifying. Alright, so just go out on that setup. So this is the changed setup. Yep, go out. Send out Verstappen first. We'll go now with Checo. Send out. So Checo's going to go out right behind Max. So this is Q1. It's just about setting a banker. I think we should be through easily into Q2. Whoa, I didn't mean to zoom in that much. So there goes Verstappen, our beautiful Red Bull car, trying to set the Q1 lap time here. And it looks like he is about to come around to start the lap. He's perfect on tires and overheated on brake temperature. Same thing for Checo, but they both have done the same. Let's see how their laps evolve. Starting their flying laps. There's no reason we shouldn't easily be inside the top 3, top 4. You know, we should easily be able to do this. So purple first sector, but I think he's the first one to come through. He is. He is the first one to come through timed on a time lap. Hamilton has already set a purple first sector to go even faster. And he sets a purple second sector. What else is new? A 4/10 off, though, of Hamilton, I think, apparently. He's the current fastest man on the track. Verstappen's the first one to set a time. So, of course, it's purple. And Perez right behind him. 6/10 behind Verstappen. And Verstappen 6/10 behind Hamilton. So, got our work cut out for us, but we're ahead of Ricciardo in the McLaren. So these guys are on their in laps, but there's no reason we should have to set another time in this session. So we shouldn't have to worry about using a second set of super soft tires. I brought 4 super soft tires for both my drivers. These guys shouldn't have to use a second set. They should easily be able to get through sessions and use those 2 sets in Q3. And right now, Alonso goes first in the Alpine. Where in the world did that come from? Perez in 9th. I kind of expect that, but Verstappen in 5th. I didn't expect that. Behind Leclerc and Alonso on pole. So very strange Very, very strange there. We're going to be fine. Times 12 acceleration. No, you don't need to do a better lap. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're going to be fine at that elimination threshold. We're not even going to be close to it. Times might improve. See, the track grip has obviously improved, but not dramatically. Final minute of the session. Still 5th with Verstappen. And 9th with Perez. That could change, but it's Q1. We have reached a sponsor objective. I would like to reach the sponsor objective for the Q1. And we have. We have done. So, good job there. We nailed that. Alonso was fastest in Q1. How that makes sense, make it make sense, because I don't know how that makes sense. It shouldn't make sense. So, eliminated in Q1, we have Nikita Mazepin in the Haas, George Russell in the Williams, Nico Hülkenberg in the Manor, Mick Schumacher in the Haas, Felix da Costa in his home race for, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the team, along with his teammate Eric Verne, both eliminated, and Daniel Kvyat, who is racing for... It doesn't tell me, and I can't scroll. Unless, do these? Nope, I can't scroll. Okay, well, those are the guys that were eliminated. There you go. So, Kvyat for Manor. There you go, all eliminated. We made our sponsor objective, but critically, look at Alonso up there at first. Where did he pull that lap from? Take qualifying, yes, absolutely. Take qualifying. So this one is going to be a interesting session. We got to start on the fastest tire in this session. The tire we set our fastest time on. So we start the race on the tire we set the fastest lap on. Verstappen is still not quite 100% happy. So I think we can make this better. Less downforce. Get the handling more toward this direction. Okay. Or actually get it more toward this direction. There you go. Speed. There you go. We'll try that for Verstappen, because we can change setup in this universe, in this world. Super soft. Yeah, super soft. Well, let's try this. Soft tire for this session. We'll save a set of super soft tires. So send Verstappen out. Perez is pretty much bang on, so I'm not going to change anything with Sergio there. Soft tire. Both drivers, soft tire, send them out. Perez is going to go out because they're making changes to Max's car, which are going to take a while. So Perez is doing his outlap. I didn't see the tire temperatures there. Overheated brakes for Verstappen. So Perez is the first man out. He's way ahead of Max right now to start. He's actually purple, but the first man to come through, and then Hamilton goes purple. So it's all about the gap to Hamilton right now that Perez needs to keep. Oh, Hamilton set a banker time already at 23.1. We're the only ones on this tire compound. If we could be within a second, I would like our chances, but Perez, I think it's going to be hard for him to qualify through on this tire. What in the world? Oh, he did a 24.5, and there goes... Okay, so Hamilton already surpassed him. He's on his end lap. What about Verstappen? He's gone green. And how far off is Max? 9/10. That's better. 9/10 is a lot closer. It'll probably be more of a... It'll probably be a larger gap than that by the time he crosses, which he will do now, a second. So Verstappen is much closer. 5/10 faster than Sergio. Max says that wasn't very good. It's P4, buddy. On a harder compound tire in a qualifying session, you're not that far off, actually. And you're not terribly far off, considering the harder tire compound will simulate a little bit faster because they got to come in. We're going to wait until the end to go out when the track is grippiest. Yeah, they're going to both have to go again because it's just too close. It was worth trying, I think. Bit of a gamble, but we're going to... God, what in the hell? pause for just a second. Where is Alonso pulling this time from? He is a 10th off Lewis Hamilton. I mean, is this just what in the world? He's a 10th off Lewis, and he was in second on the last race. Alonso's stats are beefed up, like way beefed up. Maybe we need to bring Alonso to Red Bull. So Verstappen is barely slower than Ricciardo on the same tire, and Leclerc on the same tire. Sainz is quite quick. He's looking rapid in the Ferrari, so he hasn't taken much time to adjust. So we'll wait just a second. They're in the garage right now. Both of our guys are sitting right in there, Perez and Verstappen. We're going to wait well, the track grip is the highest. It is the highest. Weather is not a concern. So the track is at its highest right now, so we could send them out with like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes remaining. What's a lap time around here? About a 23, 24. So as long as we send them out with about 2-something minutes. I know they want to go out for another lap. Let's look at the setup for Verstappen right now. Excellent speed balance. Handling is good. Let's change Verstappen's setup and send him out. Downforce is great for Verstappen, so we'll go here. High downforce. Send Verstappen out on a set of softs or super softs and change that setup and then send him out. Perez is pretty happy. Yeah, you can't get much happier than that. Okay, cancel. Is there going to be enough time for Verstappen to get out? Or no, yeah, he'll have plenty of time. So we'll send Checo out at about the 2 minute, and we'll send him out right behind Verstappen. Yes, send out. All right, so we're going to send Checo out now as well, right behind Max. Send them both out. All right, so Verstappen has exited the pit lane. There's plenty of time. Shouldn't be any traffic issues. We should go much faster. I'm going to try to get Verstappen's setup nailed in. So this is a great chance to nail the setup before we get to the race. It'll be the last chance to really get it perfect. Verstappen's really overheated his brakes. Look at the brake temperature. It's crazy. Yeah, we're way too close to that cutoff for my taste, especially with the track grip getting a little bit better, although it's at its maximum right now. So Verstappen's starting his flying lap here. Let's see how dramatically he improves. See if he can improve by a lot. He should gain at least a second on the tire compound alone. So green in the first sector and 5/10 off Hamilton. And in the second sector, how much closer is he through here? .5 still off Hamilton, so better second sector there. And how far off at the end of the lap? He is 6/10 off of Hamilton. Better. And Perez is 9/10 off Hamilton, so further 3/10 off Verstappen. So they're both a lot better on that tire, obviously. And we're inside the sponsor objective as well. I think we would have... Would we have been safe? I don't think we would have been safe. I think it's better to just go ahead and go on that tire and ensure that you get through into Q3. We're a team that should be making Q3. So, no sense in playing games with it. Hamilton first in that session, but the shocking thing is Alonso being so quick. Where's he pulling this pace from? So eliminated is Nick Latifi, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Raikkonen, and Gasly are your victims in Q2. There's the full list of drivers who've been eliminated to this point, and the drivers who got through. Oh, Perez did not meet the sponsor objective. We got pipped by Norris. I don't know what time we did on the banker lap on the soft tire, but it would have been too close for comfort, I think. Better to make sure that you make it through. Look at it this way. We've been given these tire compounds, we might as well use them. So I'm going to go ahead and send these guys out for a banker. Verstappen, excellent downforce, but handling is just okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can get Verstappen more in the window here. Tire choice. We could send him out on a used set of softs, super softs. We're going to come back out and do a banker. So let's do that. Perez, we'll go ahead and send him out. Excellent, great, yeah. I like where Perez is at. Use softs as well. Save a set of soft tires perhaps for the race. Verstappen do those setup changes. He should have plenty of time to do those setup changes. So Perez will do a lap before Verstappen will do a lap, which is fine. They just need to go out, do a lap, come back in, and then we can send them out. But I can't make any further setup changes to Verstappen's car unless we have plenty of time when they get back into the pits. End lap, and Verstappen 6/10 off. Alright, well they're back in. We could make a setup change to Verstappen and have plenty of time. It would be kind of close, but we could do it. Perez is second off pole, which is Alonso again. What the hell? We're slower than Ricardo, but that was on a used set. So keep that in mind. A used set to set a banker time. That was a banker lap. Yeah, Verstappen, I'm having difficulty figuring out this setup, buddy. You're not making this easy. Which direction does he want to go? More toward top speed? Yeah, there you go. Just make some slight changes in the handling. Alright, there we go. Those are my changes. I'm going to make those changes to Verstappen, send him out on a fresh set of softs. I hope those changes don't take too long. They won't. They won't. Accelerate times 2, just so I can monitor the time. Verstappen will go out. Verstappen will go out with the track grip being pretty high, but he won't have any traffic. Yeah, we'll just send Perez out. Why not? Send these guys back out. Go do your thing. Alright, Verstappen. This is a chance to improve. We need a big qualifying here. I would really, really love to get pole, but I don't think we're going to be a fight for pole. We could be top 3. So Verstappen starting his flying lap now. Final flying lap of the qualifying for the weekend. How's he going to go? He goes 9/10 off. Okay, that's better. After the second sector, he's 2/10, nearly 2/10 off, so a lot closer to those guys. And he is 3/10 off. Man, close. Perez 6th. Perez goes 6th. Verstappen goes 4th. Verstappen would be 3rd if it wasn't for Alonso and his ridiculousness. But we're a lot closer. So that lets me know that Verstappen's got to be a lot closer in terms of the setup window. So Verstappen, got to be happy with that setup. You can't... Don't tell me that the setup is still bad after that. He's only 2.5 off the pole position time. It just got better as the weekend went on, and we met the sponsor objective as well, critically. So, Norris starts 10th, Vettel in 9th, Sainz in 8th, Perez 7th, 6th Leclerc, Ricardo in 5th, Verstappen in 4th, Bottas, Hamilton, and Alonso will round out the top 3. It's going to be critical to have a good start. And shockingly, but I guess at this point, not so shockingly, Alonso's on pole. So, Alonso grabs pole in the second race of the year. What are they putting in that car? That's got to be an illegal car. He's 6/10 ahead of Hamilton, or 600ths ahead of Hamilton. I'm sorry. Continue. Hopefully the car is illegal. Qualifying done. Going to be working late with my Red Bull crew to improve before tomorrow. Alright, well. Everyone's expecting Hamilton on pole, but it's a shock pole for Alonso. He's shockingly on the pole, but at this point, I mean, we've seen what he's been doing. Is it really that shocking? So that's one of our cars there on the grid. In the 4th grid spot. So, I think this is going to be a medium tire race. So we'll go medium, and we have level 3. Level 3 easily. Medium tires and race trim. There you go. Car setup. Verstappen, you are just being one feisty little man. Alright, speed balance, whatever. Just, I'm gonna put a setup on the car. Verstappen needs to... Wait. Use this setup. Use this setup. He was much happier with this setup. And tire choice. Well, we're locked into the Q2 tire. We're gonna... Oh god, what? No, fill up the tank. Okay, we'll start with a full tank. No, we'll start with less than a lap. Yeah, we'll start with 1 lap less fuel. So it'll save us a 10th. Confirm. And I'm not going to change anything with Perez. Fuel options, less than a lap. Or let's try something with Perez. Start with a full tank for Sergio. And here is... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Here is the tire selection for everyone whose tires have been used and what tire compounds they've used. Grid positions, Fernando Alonso. I think we'll see this before we start the race when I click to start the race. So I'll scroll through this quickly and then we'll look through it when we actually get to the race. There's qualifying results, practice results, which don't mean much of anything. And we haven't started the race yet, so there's no data there. Continue. Continue. We'll do push and high for both drivers. There's their knowledge coming into this race. Start the race. Go race. There's the grid positions. So Fernando Alonso on a shocking pole position ahead of Lewis Hamilton in second, Valtteri Bottas in third, ahead of Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Charles Leclerc start on the 3rd row. Then Perez and Sainz on the 4th row. On the 5th row we have Vettel and Norris. I just saw the V last name starting with V and went immediately to Verstappen for some reason. Gasly and Raikkonen, Tsunoda and Stroll, Ocon and Giovinazzi, Latifi and Mazepin on the 9th row, Russell and Hülkenberg on the 10th row, Schumacher and Da Costa on the 11th row, and the final and 12th and final row, Verne and Kvyat. What is Verstappen's form? 8. Okay, so he's got a high form as we start this race. So that's good. So here we go. It's to 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Here we go. Look at the launch from Verstappen. Wow, what a start for... Oh, someone's run wide. Someone's run really wide. It was Gasly, apparently. Verstappen leads out of the gate. What a start. Okay, well, we lead a race, so we're doing something right. Wow. Let's cool down these driving styles. Yeah, awesome. Feels so good to get past Bottas like that. Well, Verstappen's already chewed through those tires, so I'm going to have to manage some stuff here. We'll let Sergio push on fuel for a bit. Verstappen, I'm going to go between push and neutral driving style. Let's get out and get in front and try not to chew those tires up. We could, we'll look at it when he crosses the line. Fastest lap, well, he's the first one to cross the line. But how far could we go? It's, there's 64 laps left. We couldn't go to the end. We could on mediums. I'm planning on one-stopping the medium tires. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So, in order to get about, in order to have some, I guess, insurance on that set of medium tires, the current super soft tires that we're starting this race on are gonna need to go 20 laps, 18 laps. So, and how long can they go? 18 laps. They have an estimated lifespan of 18 laps. So we're gonna have to really, really conserve this tire to make the one-stop work. The one-stop's gonna be hard here. So we're gonna have to push this tire to do about 18 or so laps so we can have that little bit of extra laps in hand, because this tire's only gonna go on a fresh set of medium tires. We'll be lucky to get about 50 laps out of it. So I'd like to push to 17, 18 laps on this set of tire that Verstappen's on. So tire management is critical, absolutely critical. We're going to be needing to save some fuel here throughout the race as well. But I'm going to go high on fuel for a bit with Verstappen and just keep pushing. Push a little bit, but then back it up. I mean, we're already at 82% on that tire. So if Verstappen can just keep pushing and pulling away, it'd be great. Where is Perez? He's in 4th. And he can just keep pushing on fuel for quite a bit. I'm going to let him just burn off the fuel and just run in neutral driving style for a bit. Times 4 acceleration. See what happens in real time as we go through the race. Gonna have to save fuel at some point with Verstappen, so if we can manage to build a gap and not burn so much fuel, that'd be great. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Their tire wear is not updating, but I don't know if I am supposed to have access to their tire wear, so that might be realistic. But, I mean, if I click on their name, can I see what their tires look like? Yeah, I'm not supposed to be able to tell. I thought so. So, yeah, if we can just save on fuel with Verstappen, that'd be great. Save fuel, save tires. Perez has gotten passed by Raikkonen and now Hamilton. Vibrations here. Well, I guess he locked up and is at 75% on tire wear, so he's pretty similar to Max on tire wear. Actually, a little bit better on tires right now than Max is. So, Max is just saving some fuel. Perez, yeah, locked up. I'm not even pushing with Perez. I mean, I am on the fuel, but not with the driving style. He shouldn't be locking up the tires. Verstappen is at a 6.1 form, and it looks like it was dropping. Lap 6 starts, so this has got to do about 17, 18 laps. But look at this. I mean, we're doing all right with Verstappen out front. I need tires now. No, you don't. You don't need tires now, Max. You're going to have to go another 10 laps on this tire. Just going to let Verstappen cruise out front, do his thing. Same thing with Perez. We'll just keep pushing with fuel on Perez, but at some point we'll have to back it off for Sergio. Just kind of back it off a little bit with Sergio. He's defending from someone behind, Gasly. What did you just say? I didn't say anything. Sit you're defending from Gasly. Just focus on your race. If we could manage to just stay like this with Verstappen, this would be great. Save the tires, some fuel. The more we can do on this tire, the more insurance we give ourselves on the medium tire when we swap to mediums. So, I'm going to cool it off with Perez on fuel in just a second. He's going backwards as well. We got to make the tire last. I don't know if anyone else is going to be doing a one-stop, but Perez, we just backed it off for a bit. Come on, Max. Super Max. He's got 49% left on tire on lap 10. This is looking really, really solid. Really solid for Max. He's defending 7th from Ricardo. He's got a little bit better tire. I'll give you a little bit of push. A little bit of push, but Perez has been locking up a bit today. A little bit of fuel and a little bit of push, and then we'll back it off a bit. Max is just out there just chilling. He's just chilling out front. I mean, we're saving fuel, saving the tires. We're doing everything we need to do right now. Those Perez tires, they're pretty much in the same window. I mean, honestly, Sergio's taken, for the lockups he's taken care of his tires quite well. He drops to 8th place. We'll give him a little bit of push just so he can catch back up. Ooh, I didn't mean to click overtake, but there you go. A little bit of overtake and back off the tires. Man, and Perez is taking care of his tires. And now Perez and Verstappen are almost level on fuel. Gaps are still looking pretty good. He says tire deg is bad, but I don't actually think the tire deg is all that bad. They're level on tires. Lap 14, so just got to make this last a couple more laps, man. May have to back it up just a little bit just to get to that window, but if we can make it to lap, if we can just make it to lap 17, yeah, I might back it off a little bit with Max. Might back it off a little bit with Max. Yep, I'm going to back it off with Max just a little bit. Conserve. Same thing with Sergio. Conserve just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then neutral, just for a little bit, just so we can build the gaps and save the tire. They need to go a couple more laps. Conserve. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. Gasly is under investigation for causing a collision with Sainz. They're in the pits as well. Tires are okay. But I think we'll bring Max in after the next lap. We'll conserve, bring Max in. Gaps are looking okay. Hamilton's put soft tires on, so he might be two-stopping. That's going to be difficult. So I would assume a lot of two-stops for the cars around us. So if we can make this work, we might lose a little bit of time conserving here on the tires. I'll actually push a little bit with fuel, just so for Max at least. Pushing just a little bit on fuel. Now back it off. And then push a little bit again. And then back it off. And so, pause. So, it's lap 17. I'm going to bring Max in. This is risky. 14%. We got to bring him in. So, we'll bring him in for a new set of medium tires, which are expected to go 49 to 50, so basically the exact amount of laps remaining. Part condition. Everything looks good to me. Balanced. Yeah, balanced. Balanced pit stop. Exit well behind Fernando. Yeah, well, it's called an undercut. And with Perez, we'll do the same. What's the gap to Perez? Well, it's quite a gap, isn't it? So we got plenty of a gap. Medium tires. Why can his go... Oh, his can go longer because he's better on the tires, probably. So Perez, we could have undercut, actually. Everything looks good there. Balance, pit stop, and pit. So, there you go. So these guys are going to be coming in. Max is in the... Oh, no, he's coming into the pits. He's not in the pits yet. Perez is in, so Perez has already stopped. There you go. That works really well for me. And then just push on that tire. Max. Full push. Full push. Just take everything out of him. So Max is in. Alright. Play. So no mistakes. Everything's good. He's going to come out behind Leclerc. Apparently, is he going to come out behind Alonso? No, he comes out ahead of Alonso, who's on soft tires. So I wouldn't be surprised if Alonso... Oh, and push for Sergio. Sergio can afford to push a little bit more. So Leclerc hasn't stopped yet. But I don't know that those guys can go to the end on that soft tire. So we should be fine to go to the end here. We're just going to let Max do his thing. And if we can build a gap while on this tire, we can back this tire up and conserve it, actually. So Verstappen reclaims the lead. He's 1 second ahead, but Alonso's going to go. Whatever, that's fine. Alonso's just going to go. Yep, Alonso's getting past Max. Whatever. Alonso has taken the lead, but he's going to be 2-stopping. And you know Alonso would like to win this race. I gotta be careful with Max because I can't go too aggressive with the tires. We gotta make this tire go to the end. And it's gonna be close on tires. Now, if that gap gets significant, I don't know how much time was lost in the pit stop phase. Can I look at that? Time for a pit stop? Like, if we came in and changed tires and went for a balanced estimated pit stop time, 3 seconds. But does it say how much time we would spend in the pits? I don't know that it'll tell us. Okay. I don't know. But if that gap gets significant enough, we will have to push with Max. So we'll be in a very interesting position. We may be the only one trying this one stop, so it's risky. It's a risky one stop. We could push on the mediums, come back in for a set of super softs at the end. That's also an option. I'm thinking of doing that. I think we should probably push with Max. Try to go to the end with Perez and just let Perez just do his thing. Because Alonso's already built a 3-second gap. Oh, this is so tough. We could push and then have super soft at the end. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's a lot of laps, and to just trundle around here behind Alonso, especially if our pace is this much slower than Fernando. Like, let's just see what the gaps are to Fernando. 3.3. See if it just keeps getting bigger. 3.4. I mean, it could also be that Max needs tire temperature. It's 4 seconds. I'm going for this. I'm going for it. Aggressive and high. Push. I mean, that tire compound is just that much faster, but we'll have the faster tire at the end. So we're going to stop with Max again. We're going to go again. These guys are going to have to stop anyway. So Sergio can just conserve fuel and tires and go to the end. I'm just going to let Sergio do his thing. Max is now 4 seconds behind. He's getting temperature into the tires as well. Max is gaining. He's closing in. See, look at that. I think we're just faster than Alonso. Oh, Alonso, does he have a part problem? No, he doesn't have a problem. Look at that. We're gaining. We've just been pushing. We're going to have to do this. This is the strategy call. We got to do this. We can't go slow on that one stop. We can push on the medium tire. We can really lean on this tire. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lean on this medium tire really hard, and then we'll just try to stop. How many laps can a fresh set of super softs go? 20 laps. Okay. And this tire could go another wow. We have so much pace in the bank here. I'll really push hard toward the end of the stint. So 20 laps. We need to get the... It said 20 laps, right? I just need to see this again. Yeah. So we need to get this to about lap 50. Yeah, about lap 50. So another 25 laps on this set of mediums. We need to get it to about lap 50. That'll give us plenty of margin to push on the super soft tires. That's why I saved a set of super soft tires. I'm really glad I saved a set of super soft tires in qualifying, because now I have flexible strategy, and I can push on this medium tire, and we can just burn this medium tire out if we want to. We'll go aggressive by the end of the stint. I mean, Max can just push on this and have a field day. His form has dropped a bit, unfortunately. I don't know why, but his form is at 5.8 and dropping. Perez is at a 9.5 and he's just cruising around in 10th. I need Perez to really just go to the end. I'm taking Perez to the end on this one, so hopefully Perez can make up the loss by just doing a one stop and a very simple strategy here. Raikkonen hasn't stopped yet. He's going long. Verne has crashed. Yellow flag, no overtaking, but it's not a safety car. And I don't know where that crash is. It's in Sector 3, but where's Max? He is in Sector 3. I don't know. There it is. There's the crash right there. There it is. You can see the smoke. 37 remaining. And so, like I said, we need to get this tire to about lap 50. So 20 more laps on this medium compound tire. We need to stay in range with Alonso and save some fuel as well along the way. We'll just keep burning and then saving. Push a little bit and then save. And honestly, Max is putting some real temperature into those tires, isn't he? So Perez is still in 10th. Norris behind. Max is heating the tires up. I'm going to save just a little bit and then push. Just try to maybe mitigate how much temperature he's putting in there, because he's pushing on that medium hard. Alright, we're going to have to... Perez, his tires are getting cold. If you look at his temperatures, the temperatures are dropping a bit. So it would be nice to push on them, but I got to get to the end. There's 70%, Max. 70%. I got to back it off. Someone's been given Tsunoda a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. Push. I'm just going to micromanage this, so we don't put too much temperature in the tires. Maybe just back off for a little bit. Raikkonen for 9th place. I don't know if Raikkonen has pit or whatever. I don't think so. It still says 0 for pit stops for Raikkonen. And neutral for a little bit. Oh, the gap's coming down to Alonso. So is Hamilton. Hamilton's making inroads. Back off a little bit. Checo's in 8th. Go Checo. And neutral, just trying to manage Max and his pace a little bit. This is tough because you gotta really micromanage this. His times seem consistent to me, so he's consistent right now. Even though we're kind of backing off every once in a while. Just got to keep it right in the window. So again, looking to take Max to lap 50. Perez is looking to go to the end. And he's got 10% less tire wear. Does Sergio. $55% tires left on Max. So I'd say we could really push on the last 5 laps before we pit. We can really wring the neck out of the tires. Max, we'll just back her up a little bit before we start going. Still gotta go another, 12 laps with Max on that tire. He saved fuel back, and Sergio is back in the green. One of those races we just gotta let come to us. So I'm gonna go between neutral and attack now. So I'm gonna back off for a little bit with Max for this little bit, and now I'm gonna go to attack. Take more out of the tires. Just go full Max attack. No pun intended. Now he does risk a lockup and everything, but I don't care about tire wear at this point. Take everything out of those medium tires. Just gotta go 10 more laps on him. Start bringing in, reeling Alonso in. If we could reel Alonso in. Maximum attack. Gasly is retired with a mechanical issue. Okay. I'm just letting Perez do his thing as a second driver. Max is getting so much faster. Look at the pace. I'm letting him attack on that tire. Is he liking it? He's down to a 3. A form of 3? What in the world? And he's still driving like this with a form of 3. What's a form of 10 look like? If we could get his form at 10, imagine that. So full attack on this tire. I just keep backing it off a little bit. Max is our best shot right now. We got to stick with it. Keep Alonso in that window. Perez is driving pretty well, considering I'm not really touching anything on the fuel or the driving ability or anything. I'm not touching fuel or driving style. I'm not touching any of that stuff. The engine modes are driving style. So just backing off with Max just a little bit, just to save the tires a little bit, and then push on him. Still gotta go quite a ways with this medium tire, but we can take this medium tire quite far into the race. The goal is to take it to lap 50 to give us some breathing room on that super soft tire. The further we can take this medium tire and keep the gaps, the better. I will look like a genius. We'll back it off a little bit here. And push. And Max is being super consistent for me right now. Like it. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. Alright, let's go easy here. We're going to run out of tire. So I'm going to go neutral for a few laps. We've built a nice gap. We're just going to go neutral. Maybe conserve a little bit. Tire wear's not critical yet, because it still has to go another 4 laps, but I'm going to back it off with Max just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of push. Push on fuel. Push on fuel. Fuel all the way up. We're at high, not all the way up. We can save this back in the last stint. Perez is going really well. We'll micromanage Perez later. Get this to like minus 0.20, and then we'll back off with fuel. We just need to make this to that pit window, and then we can push on the tires the last lap or two. With Max, he's going pretty well. Let's manage the pace. We can reel Alonso in. I know we can do it. Go a little bit more. A little bit more with fuel. Just a little bit more. And now drop it to medium again so we can save a bit. Going to be coming in soon. I want to conserve just a little bit. And lap 49. Push. Max attack. Let's bring Verstappen in. Bring him in on this lap. Park condition. Everything looks fine to me. Balance stop. All good there. So Max is coming in. Full attack and high fuel. Wow, that was a great call. I think this is a great call to two-stop it. So Max is... Oh, a mistake on the rear left. Gosh dang it. Well, you can push now, Max. He's in third. And Hamilton is a bit up the road. So Max has the better tire though, but he's 23 seconds off Alonso, who hasn't stopped a second time though. But it's really critical now that we get really close. Max, you gotta go fast here, buddy. I'm gonna push with fuel on Perez. How much tires he's got? Oh, he's fine right now. Perez looks okay on tires. We'll give him some fuel to burn. Raikkonen ran wide somewhere. Okay. Get past this blue flag. We may have thrown a win away with that mistake on the left rear. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We have greater than 50% tire wear at 10 laps left. We can push 8 laps left. We can really push on this super soft, but I'm gonna wait to push on it. Okay, Max has overtaken Hamilton for second. Alonso's made a stop, but he's 12 seconds up the road. And pulling a gap. Great. And Sergio, we'll just let you push. "12 laps remain. Just waiting. Just gonna wait." Yeah, Alonso seems just quick. He seems rapid. Push a little bit. We'll push a little bit for Max. Just a little bit here. See if we can maybe bring the gap down, but I think it's too much. The mistake has really cost us. Alonso sets the fastest lap as well. Verstappen. Green in the third sector. And here comes Hamilton again. Why can't Max pull away from Hamilton? On neutral. High. He's got to defend from Hamilton now on the super soft tires. Form a 0.8. Come on, Max. Defending from Hamilton. Oh, yeah, Perez, we gotta watch fuel. Verstappen drops the third. Overtake, overtake, overtake. Hamilton's gotten back through. Push. Might as well push on the tire. We're in third now. Behind Hamilton, we got to chase Hamilton down. It's 9 laps to go. We got tires to use. We might as well use it. See if we can catch Hamilton down. If you can save fuel, I'll give you fuel. Perez in 7th has had a pretty genius race. If only Bottas could drop back, but Perez has really made that one stop work. We might still be looking pretty good here, but oh, he's catching Hamilton up. Back off a little bit and push. Back off just a little bit and push. Man, Alonso is overpowered. Push past that back marker. Oh, we're past Hamilton. Alright. Well, we got past Hamilton there. 40% left on tires. Might as well push here to defend. Push. This is a ding-dong battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. If you're watching this on TV, this is crazy. 4 laps to go. We've given it up to Hamilton. 31%. We're going to have to hold on to some tire here for the last few laps. 29% on tires. It's going to be close on tires. Fuel is pretty much even now, so we're good on fuel for the time being. If you start lap 63, I'll really push with Verstappen on the tire. Oh, I might not be able to. High fuel, high fuel. Man, I don't know if our two-stop strategy worked out well. I don't know that this has actually worked out for us. Look at it, we've already given up the gap to Hamilton. 18% left on tires. 17% push for the last 2 laps. Give it everything. Is he good on fuel? Yeah, push a little bit on fuel. Do whatever we can, but I think we've given up the position to Hamilton. I think Hamilton's got us. Push a little bit with Sergio. How far off is he? He's ways off, but still trying to defend from Stroll. Hamilton sets the fastest lap. Yep, there you go. And he's got plenty of tire left. Max doesn't have plenty of tire. Ooh, we're going to have to conserve. High on fuel. Oh, God. Ricciardo's right behind. Oh, no. And now the podium's gone. And there goes the podium. No tires left for Max. The race went to crap very quickly. And Ricciardo is going to grab another podium. There's the race. 4th place, though. It's inside the objective. We got points. Good points, but man, we threw a podium away. Poorly managed race. And Perez in 7th. Not a bad result. Alonso wins. That shouldn't be happening. Alonso wins from Hamilton ahead of Ricciardo and then Verstappen with no tires left. Better race than the first one. Scrutineering. Is there an illegal car? Alonso's car should be illegal. There's no way that should be illegal. That car, it shouldn't count. So, let's take a look here. Alonso on a 2-stop. Every 2-stop was the way to go. 1-stop was going to be very hard to do, but it helped Perez. But a 2-stop was going to be very, very, very difficult to do. Or a 1-stop was going to be very difficult to do and finish high with Verstappen, I think. I don't think it would have worked out. I wanted to try it, but the great thing is we have flexibility. We have super soft tires available to us. And so we did 17 on the first set, then 32 laps on mediums, which was supposed to go from there to the end. But that didn't really work out. We did 16 on the last set of super softs and ran out of tire because I pushed quite hard on that tire and a misjudged tire wear there. Verstappen needs to get better on tire wear. Tire selection for every team and driver. If you want to look at it, pause it and look at it. Verstappen drops to 4th. There's the live commentary for the race. Verstappen pulled away, led early, led well, and overtook 3 drivers. Look at that. Perez started well, dropped back. Verstappen looked strong for a lot of the race, but this one just got away from us. And there's the standings. In 5th, Verstappen's gained a place and now has 20 points in the standings. He's 25 behind Hamilton, who also has the fastest lap of that race. Is that correct? From the event results? Yeah, he did have the fastest lap. I thought it was Alonso for a second, but it was Hamilton. He did get it at the end, I guess. I don't think there was anyone that was found cheating, but there's your race results. And where did Checo start? Started 7th and finished 7th. And Max started 4th and finished 4th. So we finished where we started. So at least we didn't lose positions. We didn't embarrass ourselves from that perspective, I guess. But the driver standings, I can't believe Alonso and Ricciardo are so far up there. It's just crazy. There's the constructors. We're behind Ferrari and McLaren. We have work to do, but Alpine with Alonso, they are getting some good results. Alonso jumped 19 places with that win. Okay, did he retire in the first race? I don't remember if he retired in the first race. Not sure. Live timings. Fastest lap, Verstappen did a 27.1. That was his fastest lap of the race and finished 4th? What? I am so confused. Here's the progression of this race. You want to see how Verstappen went from 1st to 4th? See when everyone pit in this race. Again, pause if you want to see when drivers pit to check out the strategy. I'll go forward with it as well. So pause if you want to look at when people stopped and when the top guys gained places. We'll only do it for the top drivers and for our drivers, I guess. Can I only view my drive? Oh, that just highlights them. Okay, I see. Pit stop history. We had a mistake on one of Verstappen's pit stops that also affected us as well. That sucked. That mistake was costly in the end. It actually prevented us from being able to finish higher than 4th on the second stop we made. Gap to the leader, well, Verstappen was the leader. Ricciardo just went forward, man. He just went up and up and up. Great race from Ricciardo. You gotta hand it to him. Lap charts. Oh, okay, so that's as the track gripped up. There was no water on the track. Fastest lap. Can I look beyond? Oh, I can. Right, the arrows. Duh. What is this? A stop? Is that a pit stop? Yeah, I think that's a pit stop. So, that's a pit stop. That's the other pit stop that we made. Oh, cool. I can look at tire wear and stuff like that. So, with each one of these lap charts, I see how it works. So, does it tell you how many laps that compound had done at that point? Well, this is when the compound was new. And look at the lap times. Is it just wore out? Look at it. It shot way up there in lap time. So don't let tire wear get to like below 10% on the super soft, or you will pay very heavily. Did a 27 and then did a 31. Okay, but he was building a gap early in the race. Okay, we already saw all that. Continue. Scrutineering. This is okay, so this is where scrutineering is done. No rules were broken, so the standings results will stay as is. At least we met our sponsor target, so, and we almost did it with Perez as well, so could have had a better race, but this is a learning process for me, so I'll take that as a decent race. Red Bull Racing can do a lot better than that. How do I know? Well, Max Verstappen just told me. Okay. Dramatic race in Tondela. There was a good battle with Hamilton there for a little bit. Let's try to bounce back in the next one, which I forgot where we go next. We'll find out in a second. Traits. Driver morale. Man, his morale just is dropping. Well, his relationship with Simon Rennie is pretty good. Excellent. This kind of money making is exactly what I like to see. Well, I'm very happy. We're making money. We spent money in the last, before that event, and so we made that money up very quickly. So there's the event results, the championship standings. Yeah, it could be going better, but it's the first season for me as the team principal. We'll have it down better for season 2. We just got to continue to improve parts and components. Improve parts on the car and components on the car. So, pit crew, someone made a mistake in the last race. There it is. Yeah, that's why. Look at the stamina. What is he on? He is currently on the left rear. So, basically we could swap this guy with someone else who's good on tires. Swap him with Giles. You're back in there. Anyone else got stamina real low? Yeah, these guys do, but I'm not worried about it. We'll figure it out in the next race. Hire. Is there anyone for hire? Not really. Fixing. This guy's good on fixing. Yeah, we'll hire him. Sure. There you go. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. Male. Alonso wins tight qualifying battle. Yeah. Car condition update. Dropped 32%. So his condition dropped worse. Yeah, I guess I have time for an interview. Sure, why not? Valtteri Bottas was hit by Sergio Perez during the race. Do you have a message for the Mexican driver? Yeah, there's a racing incident. Bottas, I don't care. Bottas didn't like it. I've written a quick report on the performance. We performed 3 stops. Fastest time was 2.9. We did have 1 mistake. Luckily, it wasn't dangerous. Okay. I'm not gonna fire him for 1 mistake there. Now, if you make multiple ones, then yeah, you're fired. But, Dietmar, he is on the list. He is on the list. So, we'll say that for sure. He's on the list. Yeah, Alonso on the podium. Wins the race. We should have been on the podium. Cape Town is next. We gotta get ready for that. Car. This is 20 days. They're working to improve parts. Just continue. Car repair complete. Car repair finished. Alright, cool. I'll probably take care of most of the rest when we come back for the next race. But Verstappen's down 4th, so we've improved a little bit in that race. We just gotta be more. We gotta be better. Our drivers have gotta be better. The team's gotta improve. The car's gotta improve. I gotta improve managing our races. But that could have gone worse. It could have certainly gone worse. We got points, but it could have gone better at the same time. Perez is going to need to improve a little bit as the second driver. Fit parts. Improve parts. Okay, so now I can look at it when I advance the day. Front wing. Oh, is that done? Empty. Rear wing. And reliability department isn't doing anything, so I guess let's up our... I don't remember what was wearing in the last race, but we'll up this, and we'll up this and this. There you go. And maybe do rear wing as well. So, gearbox, I'm gonna give... Verstappen doesn't... Okay, now they're happy. Alright, now they're delighted. Give Verstappen a slightly better gearbox. Give Verstappen a slightly better rear wing. Or front wing, I'm sorry. And give... Well, this one has 100% reliability, so it might actually be better. But we'll figure that out before the next race. We can get all that sorted. So, there you go. That's going to do it for now. How do I save? Save. Yeah, there you go. Save it. Just to make sure it saves. Oh. Man. We'll get to some chill in just a little bit. And exit to the main menu. Or just exit motors. Well, we'll just quit to the main menu. Yeah, quit. It's a cool loading screen there. And... Oh, exit game. There you go. Return to the real world. No. No. Not the real world. Alright, we'll do this again. Hopefully before the end of the week. It would be nice to do this before the end of the week. But, we'll see.